All right, here we are, the Racing Addicts podcast, coming at you Thursday morning for the Thursday Fix is what I'm going to call it. I don't know if we're going to stick with it.
I like Thursday Fix better. That's
Thursday
better.
Fix.
Good.
That's a pretty, because we're addicts and you need a fix.
Yeah, and it's only been a day and a quarter since we did an episode.
Yeah, I said
so
I texted Alex this morning and I was like, so what are we just going to talk about nothing?
Since we nothing changed.
But one thing changed. A win from 1948.
NASCAR's wild, bro. So all I'm saying is Alex Bowman still has a chance.
All right, hang on.
All right, that's all we're learning.
Hang on.
We're going to have to update the board after this.
I can't even do this. I unplugged myself.
There's chords and things going on. David can't hear right now. I would love if anybody knows any of the backstory as to why in the world we reversed the Bobby Allison win from 1971. I would love to hear it, because this is beyond confusing.
That's one day.
0.17th. Most random fraction in the world. It's not wrong.
It felt really weird. I was trying to think if I could, but no, that's it.
Yeah. Only in NASCAR could we overturn a win from 1971 and 2024. Just saying. Just in. Brad Keselowski just won the championship.
I'm really glad this is what we're focused on right now. Who was, hey, as if we're not in the middle of a horrible officiating blunder.
Right.
I have an idea. Let's take the guy who's looking up the wrecks from 1903 and put him watching the race.
Exactly.
Is that fair?
I mean, it's very fair. Is it? So you know how in the legacy media, every time something bad comes out, there's this big distraction that comes out the week after. Is this the distraction from the lawsuit? NASCAR's 1971, Bobby Allison.
I don't know. They seem to be winning the lawsuit so far. I mean, they're basically
yeah.
Suck on this, Denny Hamlin, and don't say that to him.
It kind of feels that way.
I just almost forgot we were alive.
It's good. I'm glad you caught yourself. That was good. We are live and unedited.
Are we delayed?
No, because we are very primitive in our technology here.
So we have no delay.
No. So if you say
we had
something
delay, how would we even fix it? Would you have a headphone in one ear and another one in the other?
Yeah.
We need a producer. Where's Jordan at?
I was just saying, that's
Pop that kid out. We need to get him to work.
We need a producer. Yeah. So that I can just talk and then they can hit the buttons and do the delay and do the editing and do the
camera switching.
Yeah. That'd be great. I'm
actually pretty, I guess I should give some credit where credit's due, because I was camera operator for one day.
And there's a reason it was one day.
Yeah, because I can't talk and type and look at scores and change cameras. So it was basically an episode of Alex, because I didn't even stick it on myself.
I was going to say,
yeah,
I think it was literally 45 minutes of my face, which is not good. It's a thing. So we're going to have to learn. It is early morning. So we have swapped out the adult beverages for Celsius.
Yeah.
We're doing the Celsius this morning. And I have knockoff frosted mini wheats, because why not?
Why not? Hey, what do you have up there? So I have the YouTube live, but it's 10 seconds late.
Yeah.
Can you slide that over so I can see something else?
You can see something live. That's fair. All right, I'll do that while you set up the next topic.
So the next topic is our early picks. The Final Four predictions. I picked, that's fine right there. That's good. I picked,
yeah, these were bold. Are we on the early ones?
We'll
or
look at the early ones. I'm going to stick
yeah,
with, I don't know what I'm going to stick with.
So these are the picks that we did with the Here for the Speed podcast when we had our joint episode at the conclusion of the regular season. So this is when we were high on a few things,
apparently some good stuff. I don't know what I was on, but it was good.
There's some wild picks here, bro.
The 6, the 5, the 20, and the 48. So I'm 2 for 4. Actually, we're still holding out to see if the 48 makes it in. So if the 48 makes it in now, because we can change things whenever we want.
I was going to say,
does that mean he's automatically in the Final Four?
Well, we're gonna have to wait another 50 years to find out. Yeah. 1971, 2024. Yeah, we got about 50 years. Oh. So
here we go, 2074.
Go, Alex Bowman.
If I'm still alive in 2074, somebody have your grandkids shoot me.
Oh my gosh! You know how small your organs are going to be by then.
I'm never going to make it that long. I still have the reason I got the Celsius is I've been doing this. I can't even remember what it's called anymore. AO1, I think.
AO1.
It's like
the healthy stuff.
Yeah.
Weren't they sponsoring Colleague for a while?
Is that where I know them from?
I think that's where you know them from. I feel like it's where I saw it.
Because I tell you what, it tastes like a bag of vitamins because that's what it is. Like it's just, like you ever like do one of those multi-grain vitamins and you put it in your mouth and you let it sit on your tongue for like just too long. It's like, oh.
Yeah. Now you got to wash it out.
I have 12 ounces of that. The good news is my chugging game is stepping up.
Hey, you got to move. You got to move back to normal, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I picked the 6, the 5, the 20, and the 48 with them. Alex, you picked the 12, the 11, the 5, and the 45, and they are all still alive.
Yeah.
Mitch picked the 24, the 12, the 20, and the 5, and Matt picked the 12, the 5, the 45, and the 20.
And then Mitch copied him. Yeah,
Mitch copied him. Is that why that was? It said same, and I thought that meant same as the beginning of the year. And
no, so that it is he. Matt gave his picks first, and then Mitch said yes.
So Mitch actually did not pick what I said. He picked the 12, the 5, the 45, and the 20.
Yeah.
Jake picked the 11, the 5, the 24, and the 1. The
home of the bias.
DJ picked the 11, the 5, the 20, and the 12. So, if that means anything to anybody, it was hard for me to follow, and I was reading it.
The surprising part is a lot of these are still alive.
Everybody's alive except me and Jake.
And you will notice one trend that nobody had the 22. Zero people had the 22.
People. Did I have the 22 at the beginning? No, I did not.
No. We at no point did we have the 22, which is wild. So
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, well, welcome to 2024. Everything's on the table.
Let's take a minute to talk about that. There's been a lot of crap because this is the episode where we can elaborate even more on stupid stuff that we've already not talked about. So everybody's talking about how the 24 is just 18th in points, doesn't deserve it. He's got 3 wins on the year, Alex. Who else has 3 wins on the year?
He's just the shame is
who has more than 3 wins on the year? One person, Kyle Larson.
Yeah, that's true. And Bell's got 3, right? So he's tied with Bell.
God, I hate what these sound like even more live.
It's these earbuds.
It has to be.
Yeah, because my earbuds I hate my earbuds.
Fixing this.
It's not a format issue for sure. Unfortunately, Joey Logano just has a Lucky Charm shoved up his butt or something. I don't know what it is because every step of this process
is funny because you think that Denny Hamlin had his Lucky Charm shoved up his butt, but it wasn't.
He had something else. Maybe.
Oh God.
Isn't it better?
Oh yeah,
I know.
I don't care what I look like. I can look like a DJ.
The earbuds are bad.
The earbuds
they really are. Yeah,
it's amazing that I can have a set of earbuds that sounds so good live, in real life on stage performing, and sounds so bad in the studio.
Oh, I know. Now these are really cheap buds, so I'm not as upset about it. But
no, these are $500 headphones.
I know. It's ridiculous. It's all about the look. It's all about the look.
So it's Thursday morning. So yeah, how undeserving really is he? 3 wins. That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it is hard to argue that. Some guys just get lucky. It's like the 12 can't catch a break this season. I feel like every time they're running in a place that's really good, something happens out of their control. And then the 22 at Nashville just survives the 27 green white checkers. He gets pushed to the win in Atlanta, and then just again the magical fuel tank that they used in Nashville. Apparently, they used again at Las Vegas.
I don't know. I mean, I get it. They're drafting. They're running. It's fuel mileage. He's winning non-fuel mileage races by racing fuel mileage. So just so you know, it is not just super speedways that fuel mileage ruins. It's everything.
It's apparently intermediates too.
You can tag in the draft and run half speed, and then turn it on once everybody else burned their stuff up and
not
pit.
I had a thought too. If we actually had more aggressive tire wear, also would not have been an issue.
He would have had to pit.
Yeah.
Alex, I don't think you understand. We cannot be wasting tire tread.
Apparently not.
No, no. I mean, that's it. There's nothing else. We're trying to save the world.
We're trying. Well, it's time to bring good racing back. I don't care about saving the world. I want good racing.
So you want an electric vehicle? Is that what you're saying?
Please no. Please no. Less technology, more motor.
Then we'd have no pit stops. Tires that don't wear out and just electric. How do they do that?
Well, you think
have they fixed that? Is that why we don't race electric vehicles? Because you can't refuel them very quickly? We have a 3-hour pit stop.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty accurate. Well, I think the range would have to be comically low, right? Because I mean, even when you're running 55 mile an hour, your cars only go, what, 200, 300 miles?
300. Well, a Tesla can go like 75 for 310 miles.
Okay.
And yes, I know that for.
That's good numbers. You got that down.
Yeah. TJ wishes he knew that.
yeah, I heard about that. So, like at 180 miles an hour, 20 minutes?
20 miles.
Yeah.
3 minutes. Yeah, I don't know.
So, couple laps at Coda, and you're done.
Let's pray we never have to worry about that. Because once the vroom vroom stops vroom vrooming, I don't know how much I'm going to like it.
No. Well, and NASCAR bailed on that project so fast, because all the manufacturers bailed. Like Ford, Chevy, all the EVs that they were producing, they stopped doing it.
So everybody that works at Ford that's in the EV department, everybody else hates at Ford. Mm-hmm. Like these are the outsiders. This is the college kid they brought in to replace the 50-year-old mechanic.
I stand behind this.
And so guess what? Nobody likes that guy. Nobody.
Yeah. It's because it's just not there. And there's so much with racing that is the experience. Without that, what do you do?
What do you do? You hear gravel? No, actually. So when I took a Tesla,
it's like an F1 race.
I took a Tesla and drove it like it was hot for a hot minute, and all it sounds like is gravel moving from under the tires. That's all you hear. It's the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah. Not a fan. Not ready.
The current playoff picture is the 22 is locked in for the Final Four. The 20, the 5, and the 24 are above the cut line. Below the cut line is the 11, the 45, the 12, and the 9. Of those 4 drivers, who is in a must-win? The 9 is 53 below the line. The 12 is 47 points. Reddick is 30 points, and Denny Hamlin is 27.
Man, I mean, the 11 definitely feels like he could still point in. But outside of that, I mean, what was Reddick, 37? Even at 37.
Reddick's 30.
Yeah.
Denny's 27.
Okay.
Blaney is 47, and Chase is 53. So if you have a good day and everybody else has a bad day, you're in good shape.
Right. But you literally need everyone else to suck.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the 12 and the 9 at this point are probably must win. I would think. I think that's just a big gap to make up.
Good news is they're both very good at both of these tracks.
Yeah, I mean, last year Blaney finished P2 at Homestead and obviously won Martinsville, so he's obviously a good candidate going into the next couple races. And the 9, you just never know. They're just a weird team. So they could be something, they could be nothing. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine. The one thing that I like, even with only 27 behind, I feel like Denny Hamlin is like a wet wick. He just can't be lit at this point in time.
Yeah, I
a wet 11
wick.
I don't know where that came from. That just popped. Is that a saying?
I think maybe it is now.
It is now. A wet wick that can't be lit.
I think the 11 and the 9 are definitely not making the Final Four. I don't like either of them. Even though Hamlin could point in, I think their momentum is so off. I just don't see it. I don't see the 11 or the 9 making it.
Well, if Kyle Larson doesn't win the championship and Ryan Blaney doesn't win the championship, my third pick is Tyler Reddick. That way, Denny Hamlin wins a championship, but not driving.
I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be funny to see Steve Phelps hand the trophy to 2311.
Yeah,
amidst the lawsuit.
The whole thing. Oh, yeah. Man, could you imagine?
The content alone is worth it. That makes me a Tyler Reddick
right.
fan.
I'm officially rooting for Tyler Reddick. Even if he wrecked my guy, because he's a douchebag.
Well, better than Carson Hocevar.
I just hate I did that to him, man. Was he crying? I didn't want to watch the interview, but it looked like he was crying when he got out of the car.
I didn't think so. It's probably concussed. Blaney was probably concussed on Sunday, honestly. There was some stuff.
We're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to.
Yeah. He's not. Yeah.
He's
Listen, if
fine.
Tua can play football, Blaney can race, okay?
All right, that's the spirit. Come on.
Yeah. So what do you think? Give me a Final Four. First off, does anybody in that 7 drivers win this week?
For sure. Yeah, I think it's all playoff drivers winning from here out. I don't.
Out.
Yeah, I just don't.
That
see
makes it feel
anybody.
rigged to me.
Well, I think there's just so much on the line that everyone's bringing like their AAA.
Everyone's
game.
cheating the whole way.
Yeah. Their AAA game, their AAA. Sorry, but went to Alcoholics Anonymous. I think for sure.
Did you see Spider-Man made a non-alcoholic beer? Tom Holland.
Really?
Like in January, he decided to go no alcohol January.
Yeah.
And it made him feel so good, he just kept doing it. But he still, he misses going to the bar and hanging out with his buddies. So he, since he's rich,
Right.
made a company so he has an IPA that's NA Pilsner.
That's
So he takes them and drinks
nice,
at parties
actually.
with them.
Yeah. Hey, I would rather that than the alternative. I feel like that is a better direction for Hollywood than where it's been.
That's true.
So I will definitely take it. But as far as this weekend, I like the 5. I like the 20. The 20's got a crap ton of momentum right now.
Is that who I picked to win?
So our original pick, you picked the 20 for the race. Yes,
race.
you did. Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought so.
Yeah.
So long ago, a day and a half.
I know. I already forgot. I've been in Addicts. I've been lifting speakers. I've been everywhere since we recorded last. So it's been a wild couple of days. But yeah, I think the 12 is probably a solid contender for this weekend. I think the 5 is the solid contender, and the 20. As far as winning, I don't see the 45 or the 24 or the 9 or the 11. I just don't. What do you think?
I agree with what you said. I just don't see it there. Oh, no, I think the 24 could win. I think the people who are currently above the cut line have a very good chance at winning. So Bell, Larson, Byron. And then a decent chance is Blaney and Reddick. And then Hamlin and Elliott can just go home.
Yeah, I just don't see it for him this year. Now, again, Hamlin could pop off at Martinsville. I think Martinsville is going to be the 11 or the 12. So
He does win a lot in Martinsville.
he does. It's just, it's
But
hard.
what's going to happen is, I'm calling it right now, Martinsville winner is Martin Truex.
Oh, like a ish walk-off victory.
Walk off.
That'd be cool. As long as he doesn't wreck the 12. Like he
And
did this
I'm
week.
still calling Tony Stewart driving the 14 at Phoenix.
You know what's funny? There's a lot of people in that video that agreed with us.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of good comments.
I
They're
mean, it would be the best thing ever. What are they going to do to him?
yeah.
What are they going to do?
Yeah. What are they going to do? Kick him out of the sport? Oh, done.
I think this,
Ship sailed.
I mean, what's the worst? Briscoe? He's done. Don't matter.
Yeah.
He's going to a Toyota.
He's going to race for the Antichrist.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, he can be out of that ride right now. Enjoy that fast car in hell.
Yeah, they just signed all their rich kids to their Xfinity program for next year.
I
so-
saw that too.
And so all these bums that they signed to their Xfinity program, and Ryan Truex is not one of them.
He just doesn't have the money.
And it sucks because he won twice this year for JGR.
It does not make sense.
I just don't get it. Like that, you think that
Brad,
would mean
call
something.
Ryan Truex.
So there, there's no rumors. This is just my
spit
thought.
it out, Junior.
I know. Sam Hunt Racing is affiliated with Joe Gibbs Racing. They actually need to fill one of their seats because one of their drivers is leaving. And Ryan Truex is driving for Sam Hunt Racing this weekend at Homestead. I think full-time 2025 in Sam Hunt Racing. I'm calling it right now. I have no data to back it up other than what I see and what I think, but I think Ryan Truex will be full-time in Xfinity next year.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Beitzel had a thought.
Yeah, and it's probably going to be wrong, but here we are.
We've predicted a few things. We've been dead wrong on most of them.
Yeah.
However, I did predict that
We've had a few that are really good, though.
I mean,
Side note, I was going through our old videos this morning to try to double check predictions and all that stuff that we could talk about this morning. We predicted the LaJoy Haley ride swap a month before it happened.
what?
Fun fact. Yeah. I don't know how we were that far ahead, but pretty cool.
Once again, we were right. Sometimes.
We may be wrong sometimes, but we're also right sometimes. So
the Xfinity Series playoff picture, the Final Four. Who is the best chance to win at Homestead this weekend? Currently above the cut line is the Dingers locked in, Allgaier, Custer, and who the heck's the 81 again? Sammy Smith? Chandler Smith. I knew it was one of the Smiths. That always messes me up.
Well, the other Smith has zero chance.
Yes.
Yeah, he's for sure not.
And then Matt DiBenedetto in the 21.
Wrong year.
Oh, sorry. The 21, the 2, the 1, and the 8 are below the cut line. Who has the best chance?
Man, this is going to be... This almost feels like a Cole Custer weekend to me.
Definitely.
Like, I would love to go Team Allgaier, but I like Allgaier better at Martinsville and Phoenix than I do this weekend, I think.
I like... Ready for this?
Yeah.
Jesse Love.
Jesse Love. That's a bold statement because I don't know that I've seen speed from him at tracks
recently.
Like this. Yeah.
But
he's a good bulldozer. We learned that at the Roval.
He's a good bulldozer, and he's also a lot like Lightning McQueen, where they come in clutch when they need to.
It is true.
So that's what I'm going with. I don't really want him to win technically.
Yeah.
But
it'll be interesting. And it's the Xfinity playoffs are really good. Like really, really good because again, you can make a case for really most of them. Yeah. The 21 has been oddly quiet. So like, I think I expected him to like pop off in the playoffs and he just hasn't. It's been really weird.
He missed his chance. Drafting tracks are over.
So. And it feels like anymore that's really his only spot. Like he just kind of is subpar everywhere else. Unless he's wrecking SVG for the win at Coda. That's kind of the only thing. But but Allgaier's looking good.
What if SVG can fight?
Oh.
I don't know. Those guys are all about peace over there.
They are. Although the more he runs NASCAR, the more he's getting a little hood.
He's getting a little feisty.
I like it. I like feisty SVG. And I've seen some clips in the supercars. He had some moments there too. So like I think there's an inner Southern American in SVG. I think it's going to come out next year.
Come out. Southern American? We're North America, Alex.
I mean like deep South, sort of like redneck, like like I'm trying to. We're live, so I'm trying to be very aware of what I say. So as I'm talking, I'm like, nope, can't say that. Can't say that. Can't say that.
Joe. I've been banned a long time ago. All right.
That's kind of the direction I was going. Yes.
Is Noah Gragson cursed? Legacy, SHR, and now maybe FRM?
Yeah, props to Matt from the Here for Speed guys for bringing this up because I didn't even catch this, but homie can't catch a break. Like, has one of the most dominant seasons ever in JRM, and every ride since then has been just a dud.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, FRM was really the best chance he's had, and now they're saying if they're unchartered, they might not be able to run the whole season, which is just wild. So, like, poor guy. Like, I don't even know what to say. I like him.
I hope he lands at RFK. That's what I have to say. What are you talking about?
Well, that was interesting. Jake brought up that RFK is looking at potentially 2 charters.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, Roush, no matter what they say, Roush has money.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And Brad, too.
Fenway, as in the people who own the Penguins, the Red Sox, they can afford it.
There's a few dollars in play.
They spend more on one pitcher than they do on the entire racing program.
Must be nice.
Right? And then Brad's not too poor. Actually, I don't even know what Brad's worth is these days. I haven't looked at it. It's probably lower. Stupid Chrome. I'm a Chrome guy.
Oh, I'm a diehard Safari.
I'm not a Safari guy. I cannot stand.
You gotta get Chrome on there. But it's good numbers. And what's interesting is, so again, we talked about the fact that FRM is in line to buy a charter, but now their charter has not been approved by NASCAR because of the lawsuit. So there's 3 charters open because Haas is keeping one.
Yeah.
Trackhouse has one. I'm sorry. So there's 2 charters open right now. So RFK could like steal the headlines and take all the remaining charters. So we could have RFK with 4 cars, Trackhouse with 3 cars, and Haas obviously with 1 out of this charter deal. So,
which is insane.
Yeah.
So
I'm all for it though. I love RFK. Quick.
So Brad's worth $45 million, which is not enough to buy a charter. Well, that is enough.
That feels weird. Like I mean, I know $45 million is a lot of money, but I feel like I just expected that number to be.
I mean, with
bigger.
all the different businesses he's had.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that's true because he owns the manufacturing plant and he's co-owner at RFK. I bet there's some money not on the record.
He also owns there's. I don't know what all. Now, Rouse is worth $300 million. He can buy a few.
Well, the FRM charter sold for $25 million.
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying. $300 million gets 2 of them, and then some.
The Fenway Sports Group is 3rd on Forbes' list of the world's most valuable sports enterprises in 2024 with a $12.95 billion.
Ding, 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 ding. There's your charter. Ladies and gentlemen, we found it.
All right, I'm just going to keep going with it here. One more question I have. They got a lot more than Michael Jordan. He's only got 3.5.
Wow. So we're making Michael Jordan look poor. Is that what we're getting at? Man, that would be really cool. Like, I would be honestly a huge fan of RFK returning to remember 2005 Roush when they had 5 cars in the playoffs?
Yeah.
That's what I envision RFK being in 2 years. Okay. So it would be really cool. Love Roush. Like I've said before, I'm covering time in case anyone's wondering. David had to run away. I still am holding out and hoping for Blaney to return to RFK at some point. Not return, but because he drove for Brad in the trucks. But I like the meshing of personalities with Blaney and with Brad, and I like what Brad's doing at RFK. A lot of good stuff. So we could have some really, really interesting charter things happening here shortly, which is crazy. And then, the other big thing is FRM. Does FRM go down to a part-time schedule? Were they able to find some sponsorship to maybe help bridge the gap? 2311, I'm not worried about. They have enough money to obviously bridge the gap, so the 45 and the 23 will be fine. What was the other? Oh, Haas. And then the other variable is Haas. Does Haas end up keeping 2 cars? Does Haas try to run Cole Custer and Ryan Preece next year in whatever's left of their team? It's going to be really interesting. So RFK did just finish. They were doing some sort of renovation to their shop for a little more space. So they could be preparing for there. Personally, I think what would be awesome is if they do the 4 charter thing. I think we know Ryan Preece is kind of already a lock for RFK. So could we see Brad Keselowski, Chris Buescher, Ryan Preece, and Zane Smith at RFK? I'm great with it as long as Zane Smith has a landing spot, because I want Zane Smith in a good car next year.
I agree. To everything you just said.
Could you hear me? Would you?
I could not.
Are you out of breath?
I am.
You kind of ran.
I broke my desk. So that was what they call the Spidey sense.
You sensed it. You sensed it failing.
I sensed so. I realized I had not felt a vibration on my phone in quite some time.
Oh.
And I run a business all day long. So.
And the mobile was not in the mobile.
It was in my truck.
Yeah.
I literally picked it up as Mike started calling me with a dire need.
Oh, that's funny.
Whew. Celsius does not help you be less out of breath when you sprint to the car and down a flight of stairs and back up a flight of stairs.
I can confirm because I too have done the things. So,
all right.
Sorry, I drugged that over there. I wanted to see.
Drugged whatever where?
It popped up that we had a chat, but then there's nothing in the chat. So I think
it kicked me off.
You only have the one screen. That's
I only have one screen at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
I'll get you back. I just wanted to double check. So,
all right.
Yeah.
So what?
I was just discussing charter things and the potential for RFK to have 4. Maybe Haas holds on to 2. Really, I feel like we've kind of beat that dead horse. I was just kind of filling time while you ran up to get your phone.
Perfect.
So we can move on to another topic.
Did you talk about Corey yet?
We have not yet talked about Corey, and we are the Corey. This podcast is probably the biggest Corey LaJoie fan club.
Especially, like I liked Corey when he was in a Chevy. Now,
we like Corey.
Oh, he's in the blue oval, baby. Woo!
That's right.
You're talking about a guy who color schemed
for the truck that he drives.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you have a gray Ford,
yes,
and your attire is gray and blue,
and it is. And I put blue underglow in my truck.
Oh, you did. I like that. I got to get underglow on mine. My truck's silver, and I just don't like wearing silver, so I just whatever. It's still a Ford, though.
It's still a Ford.
It's still a Ford. Power stroke diesel, baby.
I think he stays in the 51. Which like a dream situation, whereas if Brad takes him somehow. But if they get these extra charters, that could be a thing. Because, just like Haley said, when Haley went into the 51, Brad had a lot to do with that. So I assume,
right,
he still has a lot to do with that.
Well, that's true. So there could be a relationship there.
So he seems like the kind of guy that Brad would want to race with. He's got that Busher, quiet, make a lot of stupid mistakes thing going on for him.
Yeah. No, it could be something. I like it.
It's kind of our trend.
It is. And the most important thing, so Schluter Systems has been with Corey since the beginning.
Yes.
He's been on every Cup car that Corey, or they have been on every Cup car that Corey's drove. That 51 Schluter car, that scheme being on a Ford the other week.
It was pretty cute.
Oh, it's a shame it blew up on lap 2.5.
It did not make it very far.
It did not. I wish they would have put a little more effort into the motor than they did the paint scheme. But
yes,
the paint scheme was fire. It looked great. Yeah. That was a good looking car.
I do believe that's the RFK guy, too. I'm not going to lie. I know they're in the same building. That's not good. No, I'm saying...
they just yeah. Oh,
the designer.
Oh shoot, is it Blake Harris? No, that's the crew chief for Alex Bowman. It's something close to that name.
Hey, Harris.
Yes. I feel like we're talking about the vice president. Anyway,
God.
So, but it looks really good. And I actually, do you think he stays in the 51 next year?
I do.
I think
he stays. Well, let me rephrase that. I think he stays affiliated.
Yeah.
He might not drive that specific number, but I believe he stays in the Rick Ware RFK group.
No, I completely agree. And I think it's a good landing spot. I actually like it better. I think that's a better culture match than Spire for him. So I think it's just a win-win.
Yeah, and now that Spire hired McDouchebag, I have zero love for them.
Yeah.
I'm just glad Zane Smith's getting that truck out.
That's true. Yeah, because that's what's hard. We went from really liking Spire to I just can't. Because Hocevar's kind of ticking me off on a weekly basis now. Yeah. I'm already not really a big McDowell fan. And Justin Haley I'm fine with. I'm neutral on Justin Haley.
I like Justin Haley. He doesn't drive like a douchebag, though.
Right. So we just have one Spire guy we can root for.
Yeah.
And our buddy Chad.
Yeah, and Chad.
Yeah. Which crazy. So I don't know if you saw it, but Chad actually had an incident. He fell off the loading gate of the trailer a couple weeks ago and had to have semi-decent surgery done. So he's our buddy. He drives the 7-hauler.
Drove the 7-hauler?
Yeah. He's got a few months off. When I saw it, because he posted something on Twitter about it, and I was like, oh, frick. So I reached out to him. He is good. Surgery went well, and he's recovering. But obviously, the 2024 season has ended for him.
Hopefully, Spire has a good workers' comp program.
I was going to say, because that sounds like a big check for sitting at home, I would think, or something.
I don't know.
Falling off the hauler? That's not good.
Wonder if it was when it was way up.
I don't know. That would hurt.
I'm saying you fall off the back of that bad boy.
Yeah,
you're going down.
And
haulers don't sit on anything soft.
No, that's the thing. It's like asphalt and gravel and
concrete.
Yeah,
I don't even know if they go on gravel with those things.
No, I mean unless they're backing into the pillow factory. I don't think there's really anything to follow in it.
Yeah.
So anyway, Chad, buddy, if you're listening, have a quick recovery, and we hope to see you again soon.
Yeah. But I think that pretty much taps out our thoughts for our Thursday fix. Yeah. I'm fixed. I'm good to go.
I feel fully fixed. This is good. This is a good first week.
You're not fully fixed. You're still capable to have children. I am not.
Yeah. I think after number 2, I'll be fully fixed. That's the game plan.
So thanks for reaching out to or listening and tuning in. I think we had a few viewers I looked and saw.
We did. And we'll try to keep doing this, kind of grow a little bit better. And we also are going to try to add TikTok because I know we have a lot of viewers on the TikToks, but unfortunately,
China
does not like the Mac.
Yeah,
So we do not like it.
They don't like, we only have Mac.
I know. I don't even, apparently, what is a Windows? I don't know what a Windows is.
They want us to run boot camp.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I have boot camp.
Well,
I'll work on this.
we're going to, well,
We got to get,
I'm trying to think if I even have a PC anywhere. I don't.
we collectively own like 50 different Apple products.
Yes.
And that's
I
it.
did just get Aubrey won a Amazon tablet. Is that considered a PC?
It might be. Maybe we can use that to do our
It's
TikTok
like this
live
big,
stream.
though. I don't think it's going to work.
Oh, maybe not. But we'll try to get something going there. But if not, we would love to have you join on our YouTube page. And we'll have this posted on the podcast app.
As episode,
Whatever episode number it is
we're going to count this as an episode or a half episode?
See, I feel like this is going to have to be its own series because I think like this is a different thing. So I think this will be like episode 1 of the Thursday Fix.
Oh,
I like it.
wow.
So then we can have like 2 series rolling within the same app.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Wild. Guys, we've made it. We
Wow.
have made it. We are now
we're
the Dale
officially
Jr. download.
wasting 4 hours a week.
Move over, Dale Earnhardt Jr. We're here.
Yeah. The Racing Addicts Reloaded. We should just make everything one word off of what they do. Just,
The Racing Addicts download.
I'm not gonna lie. When I saw they picked up Kenny Wallace's podcast, I was like, "Oh, it's possible."
It's
Of course, he is very entertaining.
oh my gosh, I love Kenny Wallace.
I got to reach out to
He's
Dale and be like,
fantastic.
"Hey, do you have anybody who is has no experience in NASCAR,
Yeah,
who does not live in the area,
right.
and is mediocre at best, and not very reliable? Do you need somebody like that?"
You do? No way.
Yeah. Well, he already has Sammy Smith, so
Oh, holla! That
set
is
that
so
one up
right.
for a long
That was really
time.
good. That was really good.
Thank you.
And you're not wrong. That's exactly how I feel about Sammy Smith. So,
Yeah.
I honestly, I heard rumors he was leaving JRM, but it sounds like he's coming back.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a bummer because I was kind of excited to see him go.
Well, he did lose Brandon Jones, so
Yeah, that's a lot less wrecked race cars for 2025. So,
yes.
sorry, sentence
right.
words.
Well, we are coming at you live from the DLG Electric Studios,
Thursday it'll be the DLG studio. I like it. This is good. All right, I like this.
and we will see you guys next week. Don't forget to tune into the Racing Addicts podcast early in the week, and of course the Thursday Fix every Thursday morning at 9 a.m.
Yee.
Have a good week.
All right, we out. Holla.
Don't holla.
There we go.
I would say next time, make sure I'm the one ending it, and you be doing whatever you're doing.